Welcome to Class 7, Jivamukti, emphasizing backbending. So let's start in a comfortable seated position. You can keep your eyes open with a soft gaze or close the eyes. Let's first start by offering any benefits that we receive from the practice to the happiness and welfare of all beings. As we offer this sentiment, this allows us to become freed from fear and suffering. The continuous practice of yoga, of coming onto your mat, of living the yogic lifestyle off of the mat, leads to eventual freedom. And freedom from what, you may ask? Freedom from the shackles which keep us stuck in the loop of said suffering. And this is the way of the Jivamukti, which is liberated while living. So as we continue to practice, we liberate ourselves from those shackles, and we can live a more harmonious life with Mother Earth and all of its inhabitants. In order to uplift our own lives, it's important to focus on uplifting the lives of others. In Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, he says, Sthira Sukham Asanam, which talks about the asana practice being steady, sthira, and joyful, sukham. Asana is technically a practice to work on our relationship with the earth and how we're grounded and planted. What we've found in our society today is we're obviously with the capitalistic structure, it's very extractive. And Yuval Noah Harari, in his book Sapiens, there's a really interesting chapter on capitalism. And he says that one of the most detrimental phrases to have emerged in our history is shareholder value. A lot of times people are focused on creating artificial value from a business, extracting resources from the earth, and not really viewing Mother Earth as something that we're a part of and something that we can work symbiotically with in order to find harmony and balance. As you can tell, our world is very disharmonious right now, and one small step that we can take towards creating greater harmony is reflecting on the way that we're interacting with the world itself. So are we, very simple things, are we picking up trash instead of littering? Are we eating healthy, nutritious food that is causing the least amount of suffering to all beings involved? And it's triggering, I think, to a lot of people, but when we start to examine the food that we're eating, and we justify eating meat because it makes us feel healthy, we reflect on that as it's quite a selfish motive when we don't really need to eat meat. Maybe for some people, a small amount of meat is necessary, and obviously it's individual case by case basis, but in general, you can feel super healthy and supplemented, especially with all the different supplements that we have, and not feel like we have to cause so much unnecessary suffering to these sentient beings that are inevitably all part of this beautiful creation that we're in. So back to our connection with the earth. As we feel our connection with the earth, we become more grounded, serene, and peaceful. And the asana practice helps us arrive to that level of that vibration of being with that continual asana practice. This yoga class that we're about to do will help relieve tension. You'll feel strong, you'll feel clear, and true self-confidence will arise. Let's just be kind to all beings. A lot of the suffering that we experience is from I, me, mine. Like, this is mine, I need this. It's all very selfish. So when we flip that and we say, how can I help you? How can I help this cow? How can I help this planet, things really start to change, not only in your own life, but in the lives of all those that you touch. So let's seal that intention today, expanding from the heart. Let's chant together. So you can bring the hands to heart center. And we'll chant the Guru Mantra 3 times. Exhale all the air out. Inhale for Om. Let's begin. Coming up standing, top of the mat. Feet together, arms down by the side. Samastiti, equal standing pose. From here, start activating Ujjayi Pranayam. Activating Mula Bandha, slight lift of the pelvic floor. Separating those heels apart, pulling them apart, getting heavy to the tailbone. Lifting the heart slightly higher, reaching up to the crown of the head. Jivamukti A. Hook the thumbs. Inhale, reach the arms up and back, arch back, hips forward, chest lifts. Exhale, fold, swing the arms through, bend the knees, swing the arms, interlace the fingers, straighten the legs, straighten the arms. Inhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, right foot steps back, pelvis down, chest lifts, look up. Exhale, left foot steps back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Inhale, roll to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin down, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, slither forward, cobra pose, Bhujangasana, elbows in, shoulders down. Exhale, curl toes, seat to heels, straighten the legs, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, pelvis down, chest lifts, look up. Exhale, left foot steps forward, fold, Uttanasana, top of the mat. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach arms forward, stand up, arch back. Exhale, fold, swing the arms through, interlace the fingers, straighten the legs, straighten the arms. Inhale, bend knees, plant hands, left foot steps back this time, pelvis down, chest lifts. Exhale, right foot steps back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, roll forward, Plakasana. Exhale, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing, push the tops of the feet down. Exhale, hips drive up and back, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Inhale, roll to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin lower, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Cobra, Bhujangasana, keep the neck long. Exhale, curl toes, seat to heels, straighten legs, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps, pelvis down, chest lifts. Exhale, right foot steps, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach arms forward, stand up, arch back. Exhale, stay standing, arms down by the side, Tadasana. One more time. Inhale, arms up, hook thumbs. Exhale, fold, swing arms through, interlace fingers, straighten legs, straighten arms. Inhale, bend knees, plant hands, right foot steps back, pelvis down, chest lifts. Exhale, left foot steps back, downward facing. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, slither forward, Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Exhale, curl toes, seat to heels, straighten legs, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps, pelvis down, chest lifts. Exhale, left foot steps, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach arms forward, stand up, arch back. Exhale, fold, last time through, swing the arms, interlace fingers, straighten legs, straighten arms. Inhale, bend knees, plant hands, left foot steps back, pelvis down, chest lifts. Exhale, right foot steps back, downward facing. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Inhale, roll to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin down, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, slither forward, Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, curl toes, seat to heels, straighten legs, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps, pelvis down, chest lifts, look up. Exhale, right foot steps, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach arms forward, stand up, arch back. Exhale, stay standing, arms down by the side. Bend the knees, chair pose, Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, plant the hands and straighten legs, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, hips forward, hips back, chest forward. Exhale, step or hop back, lower halfway down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Inhale, right foot steps, left heel spins, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, plant the hands, lower halfway down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Left foot steps, right heel spins, inhale, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, plant, lower halfway down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. One more time, right foot steps, left heel spins, warrior one, arms up. Exhale, plant, lower halfway down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, roll the shoulder blades back. Exhale, Adho Mukha, hips drive up and back. Left foot steps, right heel spins, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot back, Chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. 5 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Breathe in. Exhale 4. Breathe in. Exhale 5. Bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Bend the knees, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Hips back, arms up. Exhale, stay standing. Stand up, arms down by the side, Tadasana, Samasthiti. Warrior to Sage sequence. Bend the knees. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, plant the hands, straighten the legs, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or hop back, lower halfway down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Right foot steps, left heel spins. Inhale, Warrior 1. Exhale, open, Warrior 2. Straighten the right leg. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up, Utthita Trikonasana. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Looking up towards left thumb. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. 1 more. Breathe in. Exhale, 5. Look down at the right foot. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Exhale, bend right knee, Warrior 2. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Tucking the pelvis under. Breathe in, pushing right knee out. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. 1 more. Exhale, 5. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend the right knee, right hand to the outside of the right foot. Utthita Parshvikonasana. Inhale, extend left arm up and over the head. Exhale, 1. Look up towards the left palm. Exhale, 2. Wrap the left shoulder blade back. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. Breathe in. Exhale, 5. Inhale, left hand down. Exhale, step the left foot slightly forward. You straighten the right leg, setting up for pyramid pose. Inhale, halfway lift, heart forward, hips back. Exhale, fold over the right thigh. Parsvottanasana, 5 breaths. Breathe in. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Draw that right hip up and back. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. 1 more. Exhale, 5. Inhale, halfway lift, bend into the right knee. Exhale, right foot steps back, lower halfway down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Left foot steps, right heel spins. Inhale, arms up, Warrior 1. Exhale, spiral, Warrior 2. Inhale, straighten left leg, square off the pelvis. Exhale, reach forward, tick-tock, left arm down. Inhale, right arm up, Trikonasana. Exhale, 1. Draw the right shoulder blade back. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Try externally rotating both femurs. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Reach the fingertips in opposite directions. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. 1 more. Exhale, 5. Look down at the left foot. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Exhale, bend into left knee. Warrior 2. 5 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. 1 more. Exhale, 5. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend the left knee, left hand down outside of left foot. Inhale, extend the right arm up and over the head. Utthita Parshvikonasana. Exhale, 1. Breathe in, look up at the right palm. Exhale, 2. Wrap the right tricep. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. 1 more. Breathe in. Exhale, 5. Inhale, right hand lowers. Exhale, straighten the left leg as you step the right foot slightly forward. The feet are hip width. Inhale, halfway lift, setting up for Parsvottanasana. Exhale, fold over the left thigh. 5 breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Think chin to shin. Breathe in. Exhale, 5. Inhale, halfway lift, bend into the left knee. Exhale, left foot steps back, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha, upward facing. Exhale, adho mukha, downward facing. Bend the knees, look forward. Step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, uttanasana. Inhale, chair pose, utkatasana, hips down, arms up. Exhale, standing, arms down by the side, tadasana. Step back with your left foot so you face the side of the mat. Right toes point forward, heel to heel alignment. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, bend into your right knee. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. Parshvakonasana B. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Really drive that right knee out. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. Externally rotate the back leg. Breathe in. Exhale, 5. Look down. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Straighten the right leg. Exhale, right toes in. Left toes point out. Inhale, bend into the left knee. Exhale, left hand down inside of the left foot. Inhale, the right arm up. Parshvakonasana B. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Gazing up towards the right thumb if it's okay for the neck. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. One more. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, straighten the left leg, left toes in, right toes point forward. Inhale, bend into the right knee. Exhale, Parshvakonasana C. Let's find it. So swing your right shoulder underneath the right leg. Internally rotate the humerus, the arm bone, and then reach back and grab a hold of the left wrist, if you can, and then straighten the left arm. Breathe in and look past the left shoulder. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. One more. Breathe in. Exhale, 5. Now from here, if you can, straighten your right leg. Find the bind triangle. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Draw that left shoulder blade back. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 4. One more. Breathe in. Exhale, 5. Inhale, look down, bend into the right knee. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, straighten the right leg, right toes in, left toes point back. Inhale, bend into the left knee. Exhale, find this variation on the side. So left arm underneath, reach back, grab a hold of the right wrist, straighten the right arm, breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. One more. Breathe in. Exhale, 5. Maybe you look down, straighten the left leg, and then if you can, look back up. Breathe in. Exhale, 1. Bound triangle. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. One more. Breathe in. Exhale, 5. Inhale, rebend. Left hand down on the exhale. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, lift yourself up. Left toes in. Prasarita Padottanasana A. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, extend the arms out. And then exhale, fold, hinging at the hips. Place the hands down, fingertips in line with the toes. Maybe widen the feet a little bit. Inhale, halfway lift, heart forward. Exhale, fold forward. Let the head hang heavy. Draw the elbows in, breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2, contract both quads, shift weight into the toes, breathe in. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. 1 more, breathe in. Exhale 5. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hop the feet together. So the heels are on the side of the mat, the right side, and the fingertips are on the left side. Sorry for the camera. From here, shifting weight into the left foot and both hands. Inhale, single leg lifts. Right leg out to the side. Exhale 1. Try lifting to the spine. Breathe in. Think halfway lift. Exhale 1. Breathe in. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Breathe in. Exhale 4. 1 more, breathe in. Exhale 5. Right foot lowers. Shifting immediately, right foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale 1. Breathe in. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. 1 more. Exhale 5. Left foot lowers. Right away. Single leg lift B. Hook onto the big toe. The right big toe with the peace fingers. The right hand. Inhale. Right leg up. Exhale 1. Breathe in. Spine is long. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. 1 more. Breathe in. Exhale. Lower right foot down. Shift weight into right hand, right foot. Hook onto left big toe. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale 1. Breathe in. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. 1 more. Breathe in. Exhale. 5. Nice from here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then bend the knees and slowly round up 1 vertebrae at a time. Come up to stand. Step to the top of the mat. Arms down by the side. Tadasana. Okay, setting up for the revolved triangle. Inhale, simultaneously left arm up, left foot back. Exhale, reach forward, and then drop left hand to the outside of the right foot. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale 1. Externally rotate both femurs. Exhale 2. Draw right shoulder blade back. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Long to the spine. Breathe in. Exhale 4. 1 more. Breathe in. Exhale 5. Look down. Inhale. Lift up. Left arm up. Left foot's forward. Exhale. Arm down by the side. Other side. Inhale. Right foot back. Right arm up. Exhale. Hinge. Right hand to the outside of the left foot. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Inhale. The left arm up. Exhale 1. Think external rotations through both femurs. Breathe in. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Breathe in. Exhale 4. 1 more. Exhale 5. Look down. Left hand, left hip. Inhale, lift up. Right arm up. Exhale, right foot forward. Right arm down. Arms down by the side. Inhale, chair pose. Utkatasana. Exhale, twist to your right. Hook the left tricep over the right thigh. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. 1 more. Exhale 5. Okay, now look down. Either you stay here with the hands, or you place the left hand to the outside of the right foot. Inhale, extend the left leg back. Exhale, set yourself up. Inhale, extend the right arm forward over the head. Exhale, 1. Breathe in long to that left leg. Exhale 2. Think left heel to right fingertips. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Breathe in. Exhale 4. 1 more. Exhale 5. Look down. Then inhale, step left foot forward. Hands come back to prayer. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand Tadasana. Inhale, chair. Exhale, twist to the left. 5 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. 1 more. Breathe in. Exhale 5. Okay, you look down. Either you stay here or place the right hand to the outside of the left foot. Inhale, extend the right leg back. Exhale, prepare. Inhale, extend left arm up over the head. Praravrita Utthita Parshvakonasana. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. 1 more. Breathe in. Exhale 5. Look down. Inhale, step right foot next to the left foot. Stay in that twisted chair. Inhale back to chair. Exhale, standing, arms down by the side. Handstand, 10 breaths. So, option here to come to a wall. If you're coming to a wall, face the wall, kick up. We'll do 10 breaths. Or if you're in the free hang, we'll go for the free hang. So coming down, setting yourself up, and lifting wall or free hang. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Point the toes. Breathe in. Exhale 2. Push through the shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Breathe in. Exhale 5. Squeeze everything. Breathe in. Exhale 6. Breathe in. Exhale 7. Breathe in. Exhale 8. 1 more. 9. Breathe in. Exhale 10. Oof. Slowly come out and hang in the fold for a moment. Inhale, slowly rise. Tadasana, standing top of the mat. Okay, from here, inhale, arms up. We'll do vinyasa. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or hop back. Lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing. Okay, from here, you can lower the knees down. Set yourself up for Pincha Mayurasana, the forearm stand. So I like to bring a block between the hands just to keep alignment. Think the index and the thumb come into the block on each side. The palms are down. The wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder are in one line. Now from here, if you like to, you can find forearm plank if you're having difficulty with the shoulder. If you want more, we lift up. Think like a downward facing dog with the forearms down. Walk the feet forward. And then you can bend the knees a little bit to drive the chest back, really driving the forearms down, dolphin pose. If you want more, you can lift into Pincha, wherever you are, breathing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out and then find balasana just for a moment. Arms down by the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, setting up for Shirshasana, Salampa Shirshasana, supported headstand. So if you need to come to a wall, come to a wall. You're going to interlace the fingers, release that bottom pinky. Elbows in, so they're shoulder width distance. Place the crown of the head between the forearms in that little triangle. Curl the toes and lift the hips. Walk the feet forward, one leg up, then the other leg, and slowly lift. 50 breaths. Drive the forearms down. Here's 10. $20. Find Steadam Sukham, steady and joyful. Being grateful for this body. $30. $40. Last 10. Slowly start making your way out of that. Finding balasana. Let's do 10 breaths. Arms down by the side. Letting the shoulders rest on the knees. Letting the hips sink back towards the heels. Melting down. Allowing yourself to take rest here. Inhale, slowly rise. Okay. From here, we're going to find Virasana, hero's pose. So separate the feet wider than the hips and sit the hips down between the heels. If you'd like to, you can sit on a block just to make sure both sit bones are down. And from here, we'll just find 5 breaths. Allowing the breath to even. It's a lot on the forearms there, actually. Okay, Supta Virasana. Slowly, if you can, if it's okay for the knees, start making your way down. One thing that I really like here is when you're coming down and you feel like you've hit a block, lift your hips up, tuck the tailbone towards the back of the knees, so you're tucking the pelvis, and then lower the hips back down. And then you'll see you get a little bit more space there. So when you feel like you've hit an edge, you can lift the hips a little bit and tuck the tailbone under and let the hips sink back down. Any variation that you'd like. Try bringing those knees closer together and pushing them forward and down. 10 breaths. Slowly start making your way out of that. And once you're back in the upright Virasana, twist to the right. Left hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist for 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. Breathe in. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. One more. Exhale, 5. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, plant the hands down. To get out of this one, it's nice to go right leg back, shift front to back, pumping some blood back into the knee, and then switch left leg back, shift front to back, pumping blood back and forth into the knee. From here, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga, and all the way down onto the belly. Now from here for Shalabhasana, first pick up the rib cage and scooch it forward a little bit. So you're creating a little bit of space there to the front side of the body. Arms down by the side, palms spin down, thumbs spin up. Draw the shoulder blades back. Inhale, lift the legs, the chest, the head. Exhale, 1. Internally rotate the femurs, narrowing the front of the pelvis. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. One more, breathe in. Exhale, 5. From here, slowly lower. And then bring the left forearm down. Ardha Bekasana. Inhale, reach the right arm back. Hook on to the inside of the foot. The thumb spins up. And then from here, curl your left toes under, lift the back knee, and then inhale, lift. Exhale, 1. Think from your navel up to your heart. Exhale, 2. You're lifting from your navel up to the back of the knees. Exhale, 3. You're lifting as well. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. One more, breathe in. Exhale, 5. From here, that was Ardha Urdhva or Dhanurasana. I meant to do Bekasana. So we'll just do that on the other side to balance, but maybe that was an added one. Bekasana, so you're relaxing, you're squeezing the heel to the outside of the right hip. Pull the pinky side of the foot back and lift the elbow up. Breathe in, breathe out for 1. See if you can stretch and open through that right psoas line. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. One more, breathe in. Exhale, 5. Slowly release. We'll switch. Right arm forward, left arm back. Let's do the Ardha Dhanurasana because I accidentally did it on the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. One more, breathe in. Exhale, 5. Okay, from here, the Ardha Bakasana, you're bending the left knee, trying to bring the left heel to the outside of the left hip. Pull the pinky side of the left foot back. Lift the left elbow. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. If you can, try lifting that left knee. Breathe in. Exhale 2, working into that left psoas line. Breathe in. Exhale 3, stay lifted to the heart. Breathe in. Exhale 5, slowly. Bakasana, the full one. Bend both knees. Reach back like we grab from the inside. And then, if you can, pull, close both knees, pull the heel to the outside of the butt, and then lift the elbows. Breathe in. Exhale 1. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Breathe in. Exhale 4. One more. Breathe in. Exhale 5. Slowly release. Let's just do vinyasa. So chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha. Exhale, adho mukha, hips drive up and back. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. This time we'll find the Dhanurasana A and B. Inhale, reach back, grab a hold of the outsides of the feet, ankles or shins. And then inhale, lift, internal rotation of the femur, narrowing the front of the pelvis. Exhale 1. Breathe in. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. One more. Breathe in. Exhale 5. Left cheek on the mat, legs long. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale, wiggle the hips. Inhale, nose, forehead back down on the mat. Exhale, bend the knees. Dhanurasana B. Grab a hold of the insides of the feet, or ankles, or shins. I like the ankles, thumbs up, elbows out. Inhale, lift. Exhale 1. Breathe in. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Breathe in. Exhale 4. Breathe in. Exhale 5. Slowly release. Right cheek on the mat. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Maybe wiggle the hips. It's from here. Chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha. Exhale, adho mukha. Now from here, right foot steps forward. Left knee lowers. You can grab your blocks if you need them. Finding Hanumanasana or Ardha Hanumanasana. Half or full splits. So the right leg long, left leg back. Finding your variation. We're only here for 5 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. One more. Breathe in. Exhale 5. Slowly come out of that. Rebend into the right knee. Plant the hands. Right foot steps back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left foot steps. Right knee lowers. Setting up for Hanumanasana or Ardha Hanumanasana, depending on your level of flexibility. Set yourself up. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Breathe in. Exhale 4. Breathe in. Exhale 5. From here, bend into your left knee. Left foot steps back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bend the knees, look forward. Hop the knees between the hands. Lift up, setting up for Ustrasana Camel. Round 1. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, drop the hands back, reaching for the heels. Spin the thumbs out. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, drop the head back for 1. Breathe in, spreading the back of the diaphragm. Breathe out for 2. Scoop the knees back. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Breathe in. Exhale 4. Breathe in. Exhale 5. Inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, sit the hips back and lower down. Neutralizing twist, twist to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist for 1. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. 2. Inhale, come back up to camel. Ustrasana. Round 2. Reach back for the heels. This time, if you'd like, maybe you reach the arms back. Whatever works for you. Exhale 1. Breathe in. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Breathe in. Exhale 5. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, sit the hips down. Neutralizing twist once again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right. Breathe in. Exhale 1. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. 2. Inhale, back to center. Exhale. From here, we're going to find Kapotasana, which is quite challenging. Technically, we're bringing the hips back and we're going to reach back with the hands and the forearms. If that's too challenging for you, which honestly it is kind of a little challenging for me, I'm going to give you another variation. Bring the hands to prayer, thumbs at the third eye, squeeze the elbows together, lift the elbows up and arch back. Breathe in, breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. 2 more. 1 more. Exhale slowly. Come up. And then from here, vinyasa, flowing through, meeting back in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop through, all the way onto your back. Inhale, extend the legs up. Exhale, wrap the right thigh over the left, eagling up the legs. 1 wrap or 2, drop the heel, pick at the hips, scooch them a little bit to your right, drop the knees to your left. Inhale, extend the right arm out to the side. Exhale 1, looking over that right shoulder. 5 breaths, breathe in. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Breathe in. Exhale 5. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, undo the cross of the legs. Inhale, re-extend the legs back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, wrap the left thigh over the right, eagling the legs. 1 wrap or 2 wraps. Drop the heel, pick up the hips, scooch them to the left. Drop the knees to the right. Inhale, extend. Inhale, extend the left arm out to the side, look over left shoulder. Exhale 1. If you can, keep that left knee grounded. Breathe in. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Oh, really nice pop. Breathe in. Exhale 4. Breathe in. Steady and joyful. Exhale 5. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, release the legs, finding tiptoe fish. Knees bent, soles of the feet down. Inhale, lift the hips. And then exhale, bend the knees and walk the heels back so they're on top of the sit bones on both sides. And then from here, as if you're going into wheel, hands by the head, elbows in, and then push the knees down and forward so they come down and touch the front of the mat, or not. Breathe in, breathe out for 1. Inhale, this is strong in the front body. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale, 4. 1 more, breathe in. Exhale, 5. Slowly release. Come back. You can walk the feet back out and lower the hips down. Okay, so we're going to find three rounds of Urdhva Dhanurasana, the upward facing wheel. If that's in your practice. If it's not in your practice, that's okay. Just find bridge pose, Ardha Urdhva Dhanurasana, lifting the hips, walking the shoulder blades underneath the body. So setting yourself up for bridge or wheel, I like to place blocks underneath my feet for the wheel to create a little bit more space into the low back. From here, set up for bridge or wheel. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. 1 more. Breathe in. Exhale, 5. Lower the crown of the head down if you're in wheel. And then walk the hands or feet a little closer. Inhale, lift. Exhale, 1. 5 breaths. Lower crown of the head. Last one, set yourself up. Lift. 5 breaths. Slowly. Lower. Oh, that's a lot. And lower into Apanasana. 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 Knees in, grab a hold of the shins, flex the feet back, push the sacrum down. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 4. 1 more. Exhale, 5. Then from here, rock and roll. Inhale, rock up. Exhale, roll back for 1. Inhale, rock. Exhale, roll back for 2. Inhale, rock. Exhale for 3. 2 more. Inhale, rock. Exhale, 4. 1 more. Inhale, rock. Exhale, 5. Next time you rock, stay up and extend legs out in front of you for Paschimottanasana, the seated forward fold. Walk the sit bones back. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward over the thighs. 15 breaths. There's 10. Inhale. Slowly rise. Exhale, Dandasana, hands by the hips. Lift up, drop the chin, look down at the chest. Janu Shasana A. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, right knee out to the side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold over left thigh. Head to knee pose, 5 breaths. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Exhale, 3. Breathe in. Exhale 4. One more, breathe in. Exhale 5. Inhale, slowly coming up. Exhale, knee in. Sole of the foot down, about a fist distance away from the left thigh. Marichasana A. Inhale, extend the right arm up. Exhale, reach forward. Try bringing the right shoulder in front of the right shin. And then reach back and around, grabbing a hold for the left wrist. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Folding over left thigh. Breathe in. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Breathe in. Exhale 4. One more, breathe in. Exhale 5. Inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, straighten right leg out in front. Inhale, left knee bends. Exhale, left knee out to the side, left sole of the foot into inner right thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold over the thigh, head to knee. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. One more, breathe in. Exhale 5. Inhale slowly, rise. Exhale, set up for Marichasana A. Left sole of the foot down, heel in close to the sit bone. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, reach forward and around. Try grabbing a hold of the right wrist. Breathe in. Breathe out for 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. One more, breathe in. Exhale 5. Inhale slowly, come up. Exhale, straighten left leg out in front. Inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, let the knees fall out to the side. Soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. For my hips, I like to sit on a block, but you don't have to. From here, grab a hold of your feet and separate your feet like you're opening up the soles, like you're reading your book. Inhale, lengthen. And if you like to, exhale, fold forward. 10 breaths. Inhale, slowly rise, knees together. Exhale, straighten legs out in front and roll all the way onto your back. From here, adding Tardagi Mudra. So you're going to push the heels down, lift the hips and kind of scoop the tailbone and then lower the soles or the sacrum back down. And then as if you're doing Samasati, let's just do 5 breaths, hollowing out into the midsection of the body. For 5. So from pelvic floor to diaphragm, breathe into that space. 4. Length into that low spine. 3. Palms down, elbows out. 2. One more. Exhale to completion. Lift the legs. Salamba Sarvangasana. Supported shoulder stand. Set yourself up. 50 breaths. I'm not going to count out loud. But let's remember the intention of class. We reference Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, Stira Sukham Asanam. And hopefully by now, you are feeling more grounded, more connected to yourself, to your body, to the earth. What a gift, what joy it is to feel that connection.
And from that steadiness, we can go forth and act, feeling connected to ourselves, to each other, to Mother Earth, and all of the beautiful beings that are here inhabiting this planet with us. So how can we be stewards? Getting a little into Yogananda's teaching. He has a beautiful teaching on the gospel where maybe it's the Old Testament when God says that we should be stewards of the animals. Stewards doesn't mean raising them to slaughter them. Stewards means to raise them harmoniously and to share this beautiful planet with them and to be in perfect union with all sentient beings. So how can we try our hardest to liberate others through our thoughts, words, and actions and free them from suffering? Halasana. Knees in, extend the legs up over the head, clasp the hands if you can, point the toes, and then from here, this cue is nice. Draw the sit bones towards the front of your mat and lengthen into the low spine. It's okay if the toes come up a little bit. So you should feel like that decreases the angle in the cervical spine, so you're not really compressing too much in the cervical. And then it changes Karna Padasana. Knees bend, hips come back up over the shoulders if that's okay on the neck. Hook on or squeeze your ears or your temples with your knees. And then I want you to point the toes away and just this very slight traction of the cervical away or the head away from the spine. Creating more traction to the cervical. Then slowly release. Use the hands as brakes, so palms down beside the length of your mat. Squeeze the legs in towards the torso. Try keeping the legs nice and long and lower one vertebrae at a time with control. We're going to pause today in Viparita, keeping the feet stacked over the hips. 5 breaths. Feeling the prana circulating throughout the entire body. And then slowly grab a hold of the backs of the legs, but where the hamstrings come up to the pelvis, lower the legs, push into the elbows, lifting up to Mathyasana, fish pose. So draw the sit bones back, creating a little bit of arch in the low back. Gently placing the crown of the head down. Spin the palms up, elbows push down. So the shoulder blades are helping lift the heart. Pointing the feet, flexing the toes back, internally rotating the femurs just slightly towards one another. Lifting through the heart. Final heart opener. And then bringing the hands back underneath the hamstrings there, push into the elbows, lift the head, look towards the toes, and exhale, lower all the way down into your Shavasana. So here for the Shavasana, make yourself comfortable. So I like to tuck the sacrum just a little bit to create a little bit more length in that low spine. Bring the feet a little wider than the hips, the hands a little wider than the feet. You can lift the head and kind of tuck the chin and then lower the head down with that chin tucked, creating a little bit more length through the cervical. Letting those shoulder blades draw back and down. And then take a deep inhale through the crown, through the palate of the mouth, through the throat, all the way down into the heart. And then open mouth exhale. Let the breath drop through the back of the body all the way down to the feet. One more time. Inhale through the crown. Make your way into the heart. Fill it up. And then open mouth. Let it descend down the back of the body all the way through the feet. Shavasana. Take rest. When you let go of fear, the truth will appear, so simple and clear. When you let go of fear, the truth will appear, so simple and clear. There's a feeling inside, so deep and so wide, so open and free. When love is revealed, all beings are healed, so naturally. When you let go of fear, the truth will appear, so simple and clear. When you let go of fear, the truth will appear, so simple and clear. Let your light shine the way, forever to stay in this circle of friends. Let your heart be your guide to lead you inside where love never ends. When you let go of fear, the truth will appear, so simple and clear. When you let go of fear, the truth will appear, so simple and clear. And when love overflows, you can only let go and be swept out to sea. This journey will end where it started, my friend, in the heart's mystery. Slowly start deepening your breath, reawakening into the body. You can wiggle the fingers and the toes, maybe some slight movement, ankles and the wrists. And then slowly and gently bringing the feet together. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head, create a full body stretch, and then open mouth, exhale, let it go. Find the more open side on the nasal, hug the knees in a little bit towards the chest and roll over onto that more open side. And then in the next few rounds of breath, making your way up to a comfortable seated position. You can sit on your shins or cross-legged. And as you come up to your seat, the first step is choice. So choose the seat. Choose the one that supports you and uplifts your spine, that antenna. And close down the eyes. Now be still. Letting go of any control of the breath. Letting go of any temptation to fidget. And focus. Bringing the awareness to the space between the eyebrows. And allow yourself to sink into greater peace, stillness, bliss, and love. If you'd like, you can add the mantra, silently repeating let on the inhale and go on the exhale. Sinking deeper into stillness. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale a quarter. Pause. Inhale another quarter. Pause. Inhale another quarter. Pause. Inhale completely. Pause. Tuck the chin. Uddiyana, draw belly button up and in. Heavy through the tailbone. Gaze of the third eye. Lift the chin. Exhale. Inhale a quarter. Pause. Another quarter. Pause. Another quarter. Pause. Fully. Pause. Tuck chin. Belly button up and in. Lift chin. Exhale. One more like that. Inhale a quarter. Another quarter. Another. Fully. Hold for as long as you comfortably can. Joining the hands together in front of the heart. We'll finish the practice with 3 Oms, 3 Shantis, and 1 Hari Om. Exhale all the air out. Inhale for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hare Om. Joining the thumbs to the third eye. Take a deep inhale from pelvic floor to collarbones. Exhale, bowing towards one another. Tat Sat. Thank you. Take this vibration with you for the rest of the day, and maybe for the rest of your life. That'd be pretty cool too. Hope you're feeling more grounded and clear and stable. Adios.